All right, man, what is going on? We're back. We're back at it. We're back at it. Today, we are using the Insta360 Go Ultra for a jog, essentially. We're gonna jog about a mile and a half. I'm not gonna go too hard because I haven't jogged in a while. That's the route we're gonna take. We're gonna take around. We're gonna go around. I'll show you guys because you guys gonna get chest plated on my mount. Here is my jogging gear as of now. Insta360 ring to stop the recording, the watch, the Samsung watch, and the ring. No phone, no nothing, head earbuds in. They're playing music right now, so let's test this out. And right now it's a very bright sunny day, so I apologize for the lighting, all right, situation, but we'll see. We have it on full stabilization mode right now. I'm gonna lock the screen, so let's just lock the screen, okay? I wanna see how I do that while I'm recording. We'll just press this, and then hopefully it doesn't press again. All right, so right now you guys are going to my chest. Let's see the stabilization mode, and if this stabilization mode is not good, we're returning this. We interrupt this program to talk about the sponsor of our video. Psych, there is no sponsor. I just wanted to come in here and say, man, this camera was not designated for running, and you're gonna see here shortly in the footage why I think that is. I turned the stabilization all the way up to high. It actually recommends for high stabilization. That's for running. Did not work. The camera seemed a little bit more wonky. It looked like it was floating in the air, something like that. It just didn't give me a good feel with the camera. It was bad. I think that right now at this point in time that we live in, there is no real camera that can continuously provide stabilization other than maybe a 360 camera. So if you guys have any knowledge behind that, please let me know in the comment section below. And I'll make a response video to this because I was thinking about getting the DJI Osmo 360, but then I heard some bad things about that. So it seems like the X5 is where we're going to be sitting at, and it has a better program system, like the way to actually edit your post-production footage, and it's better stabilization as far as that goes. So I'm hearing a lot of bad things about DJI, especially when it comes to post-production content. So I don't want to waste your time. If you want to click off this video now, just to let you know, this is not what it's supposed to be. I thought that I had it wrong, and apparently when I was in Brazil jogging, it was good. That was the footage I was going to get. That was the best it was going to go. Stabilization was on medium then, but even when I put stabilization on high now, I feel like it gave it a weird warped look on the camera, and I don't know how to fix that. So if you guys do know how to fix that, please let me know in the comments below. I think if you put the 45 tilt angle or the 360 tilt angle on, it will cause more warping and stabilization won't be as good as expected. So I'm gonna play around with some more settings, and again, this footage is not, if it's not a representation of this camera, then you can also comment that below. And if you have a better experience, then let me know, because I was not full on running, right? So I would expect, with a tight shirt on, with no movement to my neck brace, I actually tightened it as much as I could without it being an obstruction from my beard, so my beard wouldn't show in the footage. So yeah, and if you guys have gotten to this part of the video so far, you can just smash that like because you've been listening this long. I mean, that's just common courtesy, guys. Come on, we're better than that. And subscribe. We're probably gonna go past the light and turn back. If I could still do an 8-minute mile, I'd be amazed. I guess you could say day one, we're starting over. Be back, baby. We got it. We made it. Please tell me you captured everything. Alright, welcome back to Future Wayne here. So you guys saw the footage of the video. You guys saw exactly how I felt about it in the beginning. Now, again, realizing that this is not a 360 camera, and I do think 360 cameras have the best stabilization out of the body, where you don't have to worry about how you move so much, the herky-jerky. Other than gimbals and drones and stuff like that, you will not ever get the stabilization that you're looking for within a camera, especially when it's running. Now, if I was bike riding, I think this would kill it. If I was doing any motorcycle, like, if I had a motorcycle or something like that, it would kill it. Even car, even like vehicle shots, which you guys will see soon here in a little bit. Not in this video, but another video, future video. I noticed that the car shots were amazing with stabilization off, by the way. And yeah, I mean, I understand that they're making a change in cameras, and I'm really interested to see what DJI does with their, I guess, action camera that comes off. That I'm pretty sure they had one. I'm not 100% certain. All of the footage I'm looking at and looking through right now, the stabilization is not the greatest. So I technically got this camera for a multitude of things, and so you guys know where I'm coming from with this video. And I haven't gotten everything that I wanted out of it yet, but I do know that there are some things that I'm planning with this channel to show you guys with this camera that will definitely feed my niche. And running is one of my niches, but it's not working with this camera, so I do know that I'm looking elsewhere. So if you guys have any recommendations, and especially mainly like 360 cameras, I'm thinking the X5, but I don't know. X5 is probably the one I should get, like, just realistically speaking. And in order to run with that, just as it's gonna be the lightest camera I'm thinking about, and the most stabilized camera, because 360 cameras capture everything. So stability is the least of your worries when it comes to that. There's no, one point of view, if you will. So I definitely want to look into that. I may order it. But the DJI Osmo 360, I've heard some bad things, and you guys check out this video right here for that information. And this guy kind of tested it out for me. I had the DJI in my hands. I even had the neck strap where you can kind of mount it on there and run with it, and that's what I wanted to do again initially, and I probably would work for that. But when he explained so much problems that the DJI does have, I kind of was like, maybe I don't get this. All right, remember, smash like, hit the subscribe to the channel. Essentially, my conclusion with this video is that this camera works for what it works for, and it doesn't work for what you think it would work for. And yes, me jogging is something that I wanted it to work for, but it does not. Okay, not to my liking anyways. That bouncing back and forth was not it. And then the warpiness of the corners, like, it does a lot of warpiness in the corners, which I didn't like as well when I saw like the footage. And this was stabilized footage, right? So again, it works for what it does, and I think like mounting it on cars, using it as like a dash cam, like, these are the best things that you will see it with. And even like catching some B cams of you walking by, POV cams, right? I think that, which is what you guys will see next. I don't want to spoil anything, but I think that's where it really shines at. And I'm gonna make another follow-up video on this, on what this camera is actually used for and what you can use it for, and I'll give you some examples in that video. But definitely jogging I wouldn't put at the top of the list. Remember to smash the like. Oh, and by the way, all this is captured on this little thing here. Yeah, I haven't used anything else. Yeah, even the sound, no mic, no nothing. So yeah, they did something great there where I don't have to even have a mic, and it sounds just like this. Peace.